Okay, we're back. Little crash there. Again, this thing just blew up. We blew it up. It was fun. Very fun. A lot of dead Gondor knights. Random demon statue. Suppose it served some purpose. And there we are. Brush our nice coat off. Do we get to finally kill the Paladin? There we go. There's our Paladin. Hey, Pally. You're really big. Like, is that a mech suit or something? Whoa, what's he doing?
I will purge the world with your presence. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
I belong in this world a lot more than you do. Symbol, right, I understand this. Come on. Ah. You first, buddy.
The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Get some new banter. Fine.
The stench of your soul is disgusting. That's all you've got.
Pretty much, yeah. If you want me to be honest.
You are going to die.
No, I'm not. That'd be a little redundant, don't you think?
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
I got these. These do a pretty good amount of damage.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
At least that makes sense in this world. You don't.
Come and face me. Tonight will be the last, Prince of Darkness.
Punch. Ah.
Back to hell.
Nope. Ow. Aha, finally. Killed him. Is that a crucifix?
Christus vivit. Christus regnat. Christus ab omni malo te defendat. Maledictiet excommunicati daimones. In virtute storum factorum Dei
I was
nomi.
like you once. But your God showed me another path.
Yep.
Messias. Emmanuel. Soter. Salahot. Agios. Inkyros. Athanatos. Jehovah. Adonai.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy me, because I am his chosen one.
I don't think he's listening, correct?
Haec nomina et digna Dei, praecimus vobis, at queligamus vos ut non habeatus.
And that made sense, I suppose.
Potestatem per pestem nec per aliquod quodamque maleficium nocere incantationem neque in anima nec in corpore.
That was actually pretty epic. I approve. Oh! Oh shit, we nuked it? Okay. That was a little much. And then there was only us. For the melted cross. Oh, hey, Alucard. How you doing?
In ages long past, there was once a warrior
Yo.
who was both noble and brave beyond all measure.
He was the hero of
His
time.
deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend.
Again, Link, hero of
His
time.
name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever.
Are you Galadriel or something?
It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness.
Like we did.
But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor
This is the whole
was
Lord of the
now
Rings
fully
thing,
grown
right?
to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation, He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still...
Do we really need a reason for Dracula to be Dracula?
Dracula's blood.
I mean, he's Dracula.
And that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard. He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity.
So, does this mean there are technically two Trevor Belmonts?
Alucard swore to destroy Dracula.
Because apparently now one Trevor Belmont is Alucard and the other Trevor Belmont is the grandfather of Simon Belmont from Castlevania 3.
Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father.
Is that one Trevor?
Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come.
Wait,
all he knew
what?
was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life.
Can't be the same Simon.
Destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents.
Can't be the same Simon.
After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be. Dracula would return.
Yeah, the plot of this game is confusing and a little stupid, but we're here for the gameplay. It's a game. And it is a really fun game, too. Ooh, this looks nice and Halloweenish. I like the red curtain. Oh, we have not aged well. You look like the Emperor. Jeez. We really do look more like the Emperor from Emperor Palpatine than we do Dracula. Robert Carlyle, that would be us, Dracula. Great actor. Patrick Stewart, I think he plays... I forget his name, but he's really cool, and another great actor. Natasha McElhone, I don't know who she is. Richard Madden, likewise.
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness.
Hey, Patrick.
Don't you think?
Zobek. Where have you been all
Yeah,
this time?
Zobek's interesting.
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time?
Habit.
Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. E Sint Dracul.
We're angry now. So that was also a flashback with. Okay. It's hard to tell when they're flashing back in this game.
What do you want? Old friend.
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
Ah, we're fighting Satan. Perfect. Always hated the bastard. From out a really cool stained glass window. Wearing a red curtain now. You look like a crazy old man. And just gonna do one last thing before we close this down. And try to move. They look really out of place in this new world. Wait, we fell out of that? When did we fall out of that? I thought Zobek fell out of there.
Help me, and I can free you of your immortality.
Ah, Cripper. Let us follow this small child.
Wait! God help you, sir.
You think I'm in the position to help anyone?
Here, do some gear.
What have we gotten here? Oh, that's a dead body. And that's a demon. Ever seen a corpse before, Drac? Whoa! This is a meant to lose fight, by the way. We're not supposed to win. Ooh, nice. Hello. Thanks for the save. Don't know what that thing is. Looks like some kind of modern day knight thing.
Let us out of here! What are you on?
Who is this man? Is he sleeping?
I don't think so. Katie, come here!
Look, Daddy, the man's moving.
Stay away from
I'm not anywhere near the few people, dude.
You stay away from them!
Asshole, I wasn't doing anything. But now, then she done made it personal.
Please, come on! No! Let us out! No!
Time to drink. Ah, strength. I wager that was a pretty good meal for us, eh? Still got the rings and bandages. Oh, hello. Thanks for the save before. There we are. But not exactly us. Zovek, nice suit. Really nice suit.
It pleases me to see you recovered, old friend.
Indeed, old friend.
Relax. Our guest is just a little confused.
Yes, we are.
I know what he wants. You see before you the legendary vampire killer.
Our weapon from the first game.
Your old weapon, if you recall. The only weapon capable of ending your immortal life. You thought it destroyed. But you see, you can have the eternal rest you crave after all. But first, you must help me.
Hologram.
Prevent Satan's return to the world. Then, I swear to you, I will deliver the fatal blow to your heart myself.
And I am sure you will fulfill that vow.
Since you sent Satan back to hell 1,000 years ago, his human offspring, or acolytes as they call themselves, have been dormant. I suppose that all of us, feared your wrath and great power. But not now.
Oh.
Now, even my bodyguard is more than a match for you.
So we're washed out.
The Acolytes know you are weak and are preparing for their father's return. Now they fear nothing.
Don't they fear the mighty Zobek?
Only you, in full possession of your powers, can defeat them.
So we're gonna get our powers
Follow
back.
me.
Excellent.
Please.
Pretty much the rest of this episode's gonna just be cutscene.
We must find and destroy the Acolytes before they can finalize their preparations for Satan's return.
Awesome.
It won't be easy. They govern the world of men from the shadows.
Of course they do.
Not even I know with any degree of certainty who or where they are.
Illuminati. Got it.
They won't come out into the light unless we can force their hand.
That's where being kept, I guess.
The Acolytes must never know who hunts them down. The element of surprise will give us the advantage. Until you are at full strength again.
And you don't know who they are or where they are.
Nice look.
Did you know that this city is built upon the foundations of your castle?
I did not know that. I just
The
woke up.
Acolytes are focusing their attentions here for very good reason. Satan has specifically chosen this place for his return. He means to enslave you first, to humiliate you for what you did to him.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, that is cool. That's a cool statue.
The
You take the
Acolytes must
sword.
plunge the world into chaos before Satan can be summoned. Their activities leave spectral traces, which are difficult but not impossible to follow. This is the
Oh, there's no
headquarters
sword.
of
Never
a
mind.
powerful pharmaceutical corporation.
Of course there's the pharmaceutical corporation.
I suspect that one of the Acolytes is operating from there. The complex was sealed 2 months ago and is protected by magic. If I were to use my powers to see what is happening there, they would be able to trace it back to me within a matter of minutes. So, I will send you to the corporation via a portal.
Of course.
But we must be quick so as not to arouse suspicion. The longer the portal remains open, the more likely we will be discovered. Look for any sign of the Acolyte, but be careful.
What are you waiting for?
Dracula should really be asking what a pharmaceutical corporation is, and what a pharmaceutical is, and what a corporation is, because these are all things that didn't exist in this time period. Oh look, it's Gotham City. I mean Castlevania City. Looks like it'd be a good place to have a Vampire the Masquerade game, actually. Barbed wire. Fire hydrant. And there's a portal. So, wait, our clothes are made out of blood? Cool. Okay, travel map. So, I'll be ending this video now. I've been Merrick. A few things I'd like to say first. There will be, aside from other Halloween content, some special Halloween episodes of Mindbreakers and other little Halloween and horror things sprinkled around throughout all of October. There's going to be a video of Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, at least one a day, for every 31 day of for all 31 days of October. I'm planning to do Revelations as well, and I'll be switching back and forth between this basic dark skin. I might use the classic skin with the red coat and black hair. Definitely going to be using the armored skin as part of the DLC, the Dracula's armored form. I'll probably do that dark and default as well. It'll kind of cycle from video to video, but this form and the armored form and the dark armored form are the ones we use most often. Probably the dark armored form because it looks really cool. But I will cycle through them occasionally. So next time we're gonna go through the Pharmaceutical Corporation. I've been Mark D'Amato. Happy Halloween. Hey, thanks for watching. This has been played, recorded, and edited by me, Mark D'Amato. The art was by Rafaela Agrona. You can find a link to her commission page below, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.